do more about this in about 1 hour from now. Let's advertise about 2:39 for that. It's 1:39 on WGN. By the way, just outside our showcase studio on Michigan Avenue, I'm going to miss this someday. There's a guy who pulled up in a yellow T-shirt. Hi, what's your name, sir?
Mark Lockett.
Mark, I know you somehow. How is that?
Well, we held the sign on 8/8 of 2008 down at the Cloud Gate Sculpture with an event,
it was 8/8/8 was the calendar, and it was at 8:08 in the evening.
And it was my birthday.
No kidding. And Amy Krause Rosenthal, the late and great artist and author in Chicago, organized that event. You and I were there.
Yes, and we held our sign. I forgot what it said.
I'm trying to remember what the sign
make
said.
Someone happy or something. But it was a really cool event. It had a really nice feel to it. There were a lot of people that showed up.
We were all looking for her under a yellow umbrella, right?
Yeah.
So
at 8:08.
Which, by the way, was the date and time of the opening of the Beijing Olympics.
Yeah.
So all of us were missing the most spectacular television event in the history of Earth so that we could be with, and all Amy said was, I'm going to be at Millennium Park and I'm going to have a yellow umbrella. Find me and we'll do something special. I'm like, Amy, you're aiming way too high. People will not show up, and it's not going to work. And then here comes a lady with a yellow umbrella, and it was like a flash mob. All of a sudden, hundreds of people started to gravitate to her and follow her. And I'm like, oh my God, it's working.
And we came all the way from Kankakee.
You drove up for that,
Yeah.
and you knew about as much as I did, and I was part of the thing. She goes, I forget what I read something besides holding a sign. I had some role in this thing, and she had us do things, go up to somebody, show an act of kindness. Now everybody go over here, we're all going to sing a song, and now we're all going to dance. And we just did a bunch of silly things for her for about an hour, right?
Yeah, it was great. and we need more of that. And I thought it would be a good addition to what you're talking about today.
Yeah.
I think she called it the lovely.
The beckoning of lovely.
Yeah.
The beckoning of lovely. In fact, do you have some of the music from that video, Elle? If you can just bring that up whenever you like, but I'm out of time now. It's nice to meet you. Nice to see you again, Mark.
Hey, good to see you.
Did you ride in from Kankakee then?
Drove in and then jumped on the bike. So.
Thanks for coming by.
Good to see you, John.
If you Google Amy Krause Rosenthal, you'll see all kinds of videos. The money tree. Here's another stunt that Amy Krause Rosenthal did. She taped, what was it, like $20 bills to a tree, the money tree, and then they sat back and they videoed it and watched what happened. And it's inspiring in its own kind of way. I won't spoil it for you. And she was always doing things like this. I mean, it wasn't enough for her to write one of my favorite books, The Encyclopedia of Me, I think is the title of it. And then the next one was good. Then she wrote children's books, which were bestsellers. And her videos were unlike anything else anybody put out there. She had the most creative mind. Her energy was unflappable. And then she died much too young of cancer and left a lovely daughter and husband. Remember the piece she put in the New York Times that introduced her husband to future suitors, Amy Krause Rosenthal, resonating with a guy who just happened to come by on the sidewalk by our showcase studio on Michigan Avenue. So there is let me get this story out. Walter